Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I thought on this auspicious day when people are worried about what the future holds for them in particular and for us in general, that I would, as is near the cocktail hour, I would invent a little cocktail for us, for particularly for the residents of Gozo, but it can be adapted to anywhere in the world that you live. So these are the ingredients of the cocktail. We have the Gozo prickly pear liqueur, which is delicious, may I say. And of course, what cocktail would be complete without the limoncello? Apart from that, we have Gordon's, I think. Gin is probably the best for this, and any cheap vodka will do. So the first thing we have to do with this is very important in these days, is we must wash our hands. And to wash our hands, we have to do this for a full 20 seconds. Get all those little bits nice and clean. Make sure that it's all really soapy and ready. And that's got our hands nice and clean. And then we need to clean the bottles. So we give them a good old spray, because we don't want any corona going into this cocktail. And there you go. So that's that. Now I will take a piece of surgically cleaned kitchen towel, and then we just give that a good wash like that. Okay. So that's got all of this now, is ready for use. So the first item of any cocktail really needs to be some vodka. And so I'm just going to make 3 cocktails here for us today, and you just want to put into each one 1 shot of vodka. There we go. And then you need ice. Now obviously ice, this has just come from the freezer, and the freezer can store the coronavirus for quite a long time. So we must wash our ice before we put it in. So give it a good wash in the soapy water, and then in it goes. Beautiful. A lemon. We need a slice of lemon. Again, it must be washed. It must be clean. And then we will just take a little slice of that peel, and we're going to cut that in 3 and make a nice little curl for each one. There you go. That's our sterile cocktail so far. The Gordon's. Nothing wrong with a drop of Gordon's. Got a bit out of fashion these days, but I still like it. 1 measure is plenty. Don't overdo it, you know. And then what are we going to do with the prickly pear liqueur? You will be asking me. Is this going in the cocktail? Fuck no. This is going back in the cupboard at the back where it's been for the last 2 years. Limoncello, just a hint, just a hint. That's all we need. Oh, you can imagine that one. It's going to be a bit strong. And then the last item of any cocktail normally is a nice cherry. So that and cherry on the stick. You can't really beat a maraschino cherry when it comes to wanting to look that little bit more camp than you normally do. So that's that. Now, normally, you know, in other times that would be okay, but I think today, just to top it off, we need a little hand sanitizer. This is a very good one. This is one of the last ones we've got. Just squeeze it in there, and that will give you absolute surety that nothing on the inside is going to get this into contact with this. Now, having made these 3, I find the best thing to do is to tip them all into a large bucket of a glass, because really, that's the only way to drink it. Your good health.
You haven't given them the name of the drink. Oh, Gary.
And that is a Gozo Quarantini. Thank you very much.